Hi, welcome back. I guess I'm still trying to. Even after 6 years, I'm still not used to this. I probably never will be, but at least it's fun and entertaining and gives me my social quota for the month, as in social interaction with humans. Because I don't go very many places. I mean, I went to Walmart today to pay for to buy some groceries and get some crickets for the lizards. That's it. The grocery bill was $506 for only about 3 weeks worth of food. Ah, hell. And it's all good food too. Vegetables, meat, fruit. It's like we're not lacking anything. They're all healthy. It's all healthy stuff. No, I got one thing of snack food. It's a bag of pork rinds for $1. But the rest of it is all basic food. Why does it cost so much for just some groceries? Gotta make that stretch now for the whole month. And things are gonna get worse. Why? Why are people stupid enough to not understand what's happening in front of them? Or even learn their history so they don't doom to repeat it like we're already repeating? Oh well. Food chain, but that easily could be stripped overnight. Actually, within a few seconds if another species just shows up and starts eating us and mass wiping us out. But hey, that's for the future, which can happen at any point, but still. I mean, humans used to eat other humans, aka cannibalism. Still a popular thing to this day, by the way. It's scary, but also we kind of try to look back in the past of our histories and try to ignore some of the bad stuff and thinking, no, we don't have to pay attention. Sure, that's why it's happening again. Dumbasses. That's why even vegans ask, would you eat a person? Desperate enough? Yes.
Potato!
What?
You're my Summoner's Court opponent, Professor Ronan.
Indeed I am. Professors are allowed to have fun once in a while too, you know.
I wasn't sure about that.
Of course. I look forward to playing against you.
And I you. I've been playing this for eons, so you haven't a chance of winning. How about we get started anyway?
I have to win if I want the item.
I'm ready.
No time like the present.
I mean, I like the guy, but also... Oh, no. No, no, no. The 100 marker is a...
Accio! We all make mistakes.
Yeah, it's called having kids for some people.
Accio!
I always could hit the ball further.
Yet another opportunity to learn and improve. Accio!
See, he can end up getting me further. Yep. I'm not stupid. Since he's messed up already so many times, I just have to make sure I get a certain score.
Yet another opportunity to look.
What the hell? Okay, I was gonna say game.
There you have it. Yet another opportunity to learn and improve.
Yeah, with those gravity things are busted, by the way. I found out those gravity weight things by looking at the files. They're busted. They don't work properly, so it's best to avoid them entirely.
Well done.
I knew it felt funny.
My own game.
I had a good teacher.
A flatterer, I see.
Yep.
Although I dare say it's not unwarranted. I shall accept the compliment humbly. As the new Summoner's Court champion, you have earned a token of recognition. Do not let it go to your head.
Oh no, my head! Yeah. The game mode would be good. I knew I felt something funny when I was playing that game mode. Found out that if you look in the game files, those little gravity wave things, they kind of altered a few, single plus, is it like a... There's a mark they added into it that breaks it. It's a like dash line when it comes to the value of how far it pulls in, which makes it not work properly. Which sucks, because I was hoping that it wouldn't be that way, but... It is, so... Ooh, I like that. I always love finger gloves for some reason. Don't ask. Probably got it from my father. Or my mother. They also liked finger gloves. Because also my grandma and grandpa were bikers, and my mom was a biker, and a family of bikers, what do you expect? Like, it's like being surprised I like to eat food. Okay. Also, I went out into the world by myself and got all but one collection chest. That's it, right there. What you see, the Highlands, I have it all. I found everything. All but one collection chest, but I have everything else in the game. So, yay. That's all done. And those things you cannot miss. I made sure that the things I went for is something you wouldn't need me to show you. Because if you just started finding everything in that world, checking off all the boxes as you went down through every area, you'll find it. There's no way of missing it. There's nothing special. It was the trees I've been looking for, right? For my own little aquarium stuff. I have to show you my new and improved builds, because I took everything with the animals, took it all out, rebuilt it all, and it looks 10 times better now that I have all of it. So I built these incredible enclosures for the animals to live in. So I think you'll like it when you see it. So I have all that stuff now. I'm missing just one box. That's it. Which is in a certain area. I know where to go fetch it. It's just, I just don't want to go get it right now. Because I have to just fly around and find the last butterfly thing, and that's it. And you can't miss it. It's in the area tells you you're missing one box to collect here.
Mysterious and a bit unsettling.
So, yeah. I have to go do this now.
Sebastian has gone too far. You saw what lies in the catacomb. I cannot stay here.
Wait, Anne, please.
Ominous. He was willing to put the whole hamlet and himself in danger on the chance that some old relic could help to heal me. I'm sorry, Ominous. Make sure he's all right, will you?
I'm glad you're here.
I received your owl.
Well, this is the consequences.
Sebastian.
Inside the catacomb. Frankly, I was surprised you weren't with him.
Ominous.
Stop. You swore you wouldn't let Sebastian take this one step further. Yet here we are.
It's my fault. I was wrong. I thought he'd stop.
I should have stopped him before. Sebastian's in real trouble now.
No, I thought
I'm
he would
going
stop
back into the
too.
catacomb to
And
find
just
him.
do some studying.
Anne's right. He and the entire hamlet are in danger. The place is crawling.
Stuff from the game added into this. I love explosion. Transformation? I'm not a big fan of. Spell-wise, so let's go with let's just go with that. Well, he's so focused on helping his sister, he will do anything, and it blinded him. But trying to seek to do good can cause bad. That is a fact of the world, that hence the old saying, the road to hell is paved with good intentions. You think you're so driven to help someone, but you end up hurting more people in the process. Your good intentions backfired. That's an actual thing. It's the truth. It sucks. But you have to be wary of it. No good deed goes unpunished, because some good deeds end up causing bad. Granted. Though sometimes it's just... some people just feel like punishing someone for doing good in general.
It's worse. Let's find Sebastian quickly. Accio. Rebellion.
So there's no boxes or anything in this? Okay. Just
Where
the
was
back.
Sebastian when you and Anne found him?
Just ahead. In the great room.
Confringo. Bombarda. Glacius. Confringo. Bombarda.
He's doing the ritual, that's what's causing the issue. Warn him about not doing that.
There weren't this many in theory before.
And there's no sign of Sebastian.
Bombarda.
He may have stepped in it now.
Confringo. Bombarda. Glacius.
Yeah, freezing works on him, by the way. You don't need fire. Freezing works too. It counts as a status element that still is burning the enemy because it's over time. So if you freeze them or burn them, it don't matter. So you can pick or choose. Just fire does more damage. I don't know why sometimes ice works, but it could be just a code error or something.
Hold on a moment. I was so worried about Sebastian I didn't even realize. Anne's gone to get Solomon.
Oh
When
shit.
she first saw the Inferi, she thought Sebastian was being attacked. But then he showed her the relic and said he'd learned how to use it.
The carvings on the relic were in theory, and Sebastian somehow created them.
Not exactly. He's controlling them. This is powerful dark magic. Creating Inferi is incredibly difficult, but controlling them... As Anne and I frantically barricaded the Inferi to keep them from escaping, Sebastian kept mumbling about healing Anne. When Anne said she couldn't stay here, I didn't realize what she meant.
Solomon threatened to go to the headmaster if he heard of Sebastian dealing with dark magic.
I need to get to Hogwarts. I must get to Professor Black first. Twist the story a bit, make him think it's a family fight. I'll be back as soon as I can. See if you can talk some sense into Sebastian.
I kind of hope I can. He's my bro and all, but... I don't get how ice lets me hurt him sometimes.
Rebellion.
I'm a little confused how I'm able to hurt the enemies with ice sometimes. Anyone else confused?
These in theory seem far from controlled.
I mean, my guy may know dark magic too, but I ain't gonna abuse the shit out of it. There's no reason to. Okay, how'd I miss this? It's not a collection one, by the way, because as you saw, I already know where the collection one is. And it's not in here. I'm just getting the things apparently that I missed. Oh, he's in here. That explains.
Isn't this incredible?
You lose your mind?
Sebastian,
I told you, the relic is the answer. I've been trying to reverse the dark magic that injured Anne, but this will allow me to control it. Just as I can control the Inferi.
control. I had to fight the Inferi.
Yeah, that was kind of what we needed for now until I talked him out of it, but you kind of fucked up.
Pay for this, but...
But some of you are going too far. It's finishing this now.
That relic. Stay Descender.
Yeah, dude, I got way worse powerful magic than... Okay. You know what? Come here. Oh, no. Whoops, sorry, my bad. Come here. You're the adult. Act like it.
Sorry, it had to be done.
Goddamn old fool.
She cannot be healed, Sebastian. You must stop.
I won't let her suffer. Avada Kedavra!
That was too far. And you just realized it now. And she just saw that, so you may have lost your sister. Your own stupid blindness just caused you both. Ah, that may be a good thing.
You've made your choice.
I mean, she's made hers. Gotta live with it now. And this may be a good lesson for him.
What have you done?
She made her choice, you dumbass. I get you care for her a lot, but don't let yourself get blind because you're being too stupid.
I can't let him leave. Accio!
Why does this look like it goes deeper? Come back, you dumbass!
Sebastian, wait!
Stop, you idiot! Listen! Motherfucker! Stop running!
Stop, Sebastian. Hold on. Accio.
Can't hit him with any of my spells to stop him. Man, I wish I could have grabbed him with one of my spells and at least stopped him from running away. Don't run away from your problems. You gotta realize what you did. Or you won't learn. You won't comprehend what the fuck you just did was wrong. I get the whole idea of wanting to heal her and take away the curse, which is possible, yes. But the way you went about it, towards the end, you lost yourself there, dude. I don't want to send him to Azkaban. He still won't learn nothing then. Idiot. And they're also kids. They'll be doing stupid shit for another decade or two. How pain in the ass.
What is it?
Hey, dum-dum! I need to smack you upside the fucking head!
Why wouldn't you stop? I was calling after you. Anne won't survive this. She's withering away, inside and out. Solomon's never been there for us. Not really. He gave up on Anne. I'll never give up on her.
I'm about to
saw
punch
him,
you.
Didn't you? He was going to ruin her life. He attacked us. I had to use the killing curse. You know I did. If
No,
I
you
hadn't
didn't.
known how to cast it.
You went too far, Sebastian.
I can't think right now. I need to leave.
I get she's family, but man, bro, you losing your shit. You need your homie to come up and just backhand you to tell you, bro, calm your shit. You get control of yourself. God damn, what was he thinking? Okay, right here is where I'm missing the one box. So I just gotta fly around, because if you go like this and look over, it tells you if you missed anything. See? I found everything in that town. Found everything in these towns. It'll tell you where you missed it. So it's no big deal. These ones you can find. Because there's something here I still haven't been able to get into yet because it's not farther along in the story. That's what I'm talking about. I can't play that more and just did that bullshit. What an idiot. Sometimes you gotta pull your bro aside when they do something stupid and just bop them in the back of the hand with the open palm and like, what are you doing? Gotta be the big brother here. And tell him you just did something really stupid, you know, that could fuck over your whole life and everyone you care about. And no, your uncle did care. He just went a different route than you did. You could have done it without killing him. I mean, we won the fight. All you had to do was say, okay, enough, you lost. Let me find the cure, and you didn't realize what you had, and I was doing research, and all that. You could have, you know, tried to explain yourself, but the whole zombie apocalypse thing you were summoning? Yeah, controlling her curse wouldn't do shit. It most likely would have made things worse. Removing the curse is a different thing entirely. Maybe I could have used my ancient magic as I got older through the years to figure out how to remove an ancient curse. Or an ancient, or dark magic with ancient magic. Since ancient magic is 100 times more powerful than any magic that exists. But yet, I'm still fucking learning myself! And I can't side with you on everything. Dear Lord! I'm not going to be your yes man, I'm going to be your friend. Your bro. I am not going to lie to you. If I think you did something stupid, I'm going to fucking say so. If you refuse to listen, I'm going to backhand you. And then we can wrestle and fist fight and be closer friends afterwards once we get our feelings out of the way. Because that's how guys handle ourselves for some reason. It's really what we do. I wouldn't recommend it, but it's been the law of nature for human men since Ooga Booga days. So don't ask ladies, it's just how we guys do it. Sometimes we don't talk with words and we refuse to listen, and that's when the physical stuff comes out because it's all we'll listen to at that point.
Revelio.
It's not a bad thing since a lot of times we don't go too far. It's rare for it to go far.
It's wonderful to see you back here.
Because when you see a lot of guys fighting, it like turns into laughing really quickly. And a lot of people know this.
Penny wishes you safe and wondrous.
Me being a guy, I've seen it throughout my entire life of guys like arguing, then all of a sudden they fight, a teacher breaks up, but their guys are laughing, and it's like, oh, they were just having an argument. So it's like, are you two? Usually when a guy breaks up two guys fighting, he'll wait and watch and make sure. Then when the teacher will just watch and go, okay, no one's drew blood yet, they're just fighting. Until you see blood, then you kind of say, okay, that's enough. You don't want to see blood, by the way. But we'll just let it play out. And any guy that would hear this will be like, you can put a comment say, yes, that's how we talk sometimes to other guys, because sometimes we guys, we will not listen until it gets more physical. Like, I do mean what I'm saying, and I will literally tell you if you don't listen to my words, I'll show you otherwise. And the other one will show their conviction the same way back. And normally you either come into a stalemate or one wins, depending on how strong your convictions are. That's how guys talk. We're not word types. We just really don't like words. We don't use them very often. We will try to talk with words for a while, but then the words get more angry, louder, and that's when words no longer work. And then tempers flare up, and then it's just physical conviction and how much you truly believe in what you believe in. I don't like it, but it's just part of the world and how it really runs. I wish we didn't have to do it, but that's how nature created us. That's how we came into this world, and how the world has always been, and will always will be. And if you try to change that, you'll just cause more harm than good. Since it's been naturally balanced out throughout thousands of years of human evolution and change. We have not changed since then for that reason. Men have changed slower than women, because we already know what we like and don't like and what we've perfected. And if it's worked for us for 5,000 years or more, then it's going to keep working. We don't need to change it. Ever. Until something goes horribly wrong that's massive.
I wondered if you might teach me how to cast that curse you mentioned.
Oh, which one?
I'd like to learn how to cast the killing curse.
After all that's happened. Very well. You need to be precise with your wand movement. The incantation is Avada Kedavra. Are there any other curses you'd like to learn?
That's all I wanted to learn for now. Thank you.
Of course. You're the only one with whom I would entrust such knowledge. Let's speak again soon.
I'll never use it, but I like having it. But yeah, it's just how we men talk to each other. Hell, the guys I know, the guys I do trust and know in my life, like my little brother, we've gone in arguments and we've gone all out on each other. Hair flying, fist flying, screaming, punching. We were just kids, of course, but never took it too far to draw blood. That's when it goes too far. And that's when it's not okay. There is a limit to when guys fight like that. Too, you're not allowed to draw blood. You're allowed to get your point across while using physical force to make your opponent submit. But also it depends on how stubborn your opponent is. But that's just, you have to prove that you believe in your convictions even more than they do. It's not to be mean. It's to prove a point. I don't think women understand that. Our physical nature between us is never to be spiteful or mean. It's to literally tell the other, this is how much I believe in it over you, and that you're wrong. And that's when the other guy would fight back and go, no, I believe it this much, and I'm going to show you with my physical force how much you're wrong. Until one submits or can no longer fight without drawing blood. I cannot stress that enough. No physical harm beyond just subduing. Though we do have to understand when to, let go. And not keep. It's pretty complicated of a system we have. It may look barbaric, but it's been refined to a key point in our species. And when I mean refined, I mean 5,000 plus years refined. It used to be go to the end until one dies, but that we really learned quickly is not a good option, because then you don't get your point across. You look like a killer, because the person ain't gonna learn shit if they're dead, and that's not okay. I mean, we used to duel with pistols, for God's sakes. Well, I'm here, so I'm going to do this before going to the Undercroft.
I hope Professor Fig got my owl. I need to tell him and the keepers that Ranrock knows where the last repository is.
According to the owl I received, Ranrock is moving more quickly than we could have anticipated.
This is great news indeed. We had hoped for more time to discuss the best path forward.
Let us hear what the student has to say.
Professor, you received my owl. Ranrock has the last of Bragbor's journals. He killed Lodgok to get it. He knows where the last repository is.
Godric's heart.
Lodgok and Ranrock were brothers. Lodgok was bringing the journal to me.
Ranrock is a monster. We need to know where the final repository is.
Surely this changes things. Ranrock has Bragbor's journals and knows where the final repository is.
We obliviated Bragbor. He kept journals? Why would he have documented all of this?
To show
He
him
didn't know
what he's done.
What we were containing.
Isadora told Bragbor about the magic when she asked him to build a container for her. I've seen her memories.
Isadora left memories for someone to find? You know what she did?
Her memories showed what she did for her father, which I also saw in Professor Rookwood's pensive. And a conversation with Bragbor in which she expressed frustration about the limits being placed on her use of ancient magic.
Based upon the memories they have seen, I believe our young friend is well aware of the grave circumstances in which we find ourselves. The next trial will involve an exceptional level of magical skill and a nuanced ability to interact with beasts. Find a face of stone and tendrils. I should advise you that you must engage with any beast that is part of the trial on your own.
Okay.
Professor Bakar will meet you in his pensive room.
An exceptional level of...
Every time that map
skill?
spins up my
Nuanced ability
PlayStation.
to interact with beasts? I suppose we should begin our search for a face of stone and tendrils, whatever that may be.
Well, I know where to go.
Professor Weasley has been keeping an eye on me.
I wish that map section was a little more better
she has
polished,
no
so it
reason
didn't
to raise
spin up your
concerns with
PlayStation.
Professor Black.
The rest of it's pretty
I shall
decent.
see you near the coast. Perhaps then you can tell me a little more about the memories of Isadora that you witnessed.
See, this map right here causes issues because of all the particles. What they could have done is polish that more so it doesn't spin up the PlayStation so much. That would be great. And then, boom, you're done. Perfect. The game would run flawlessly without me needing to worry about my PlayStation overheating. Other than that, it's all fine. It's all hunky-dory, really. If they just polished that, fixed a few bugs, fixed a couple of mini games that are, wonky because they added a little dash in there they shouldn't have, it'll be all good. And how I know this? I spent 36 years gaming. I learned to do some things, I wasn't just sitting there with my thumb up my ass. I learned about video games. I learned about their codes, their files, how to repair, maintain. I mean, if I'm gonna have this be my one hobby my whole life, I'm gonna learn how to do it. And do it right the first time. Or at least properly. I mean, I still have my GameCube. My GameCube that's over 20 years old now. I think the GameCube's over 20 now. Oh, hell. I'm old. But I could take that thing apart, clean it, put it back together blindfolded. Along with several other of my consoles, controllers. I mean, if you learn to play, if you play on a PC, you learn to take out the parts and replace them, right? You learn to clean it, you learn to maintain it, so you can have it longer. It's just what you do with a hobby. You learn everything about it, include how to program. Granted, I can't do it, you know, type it in and shit to get the program to program that way, but I do know what I'm looking at when I read it, at least. And, I mean, that's better than nothing, right, guys? Right? That's better than nothing, learning that stuff.
Rebellion.
At least I hope it's good enough, where I don't actually have to program anything, because I don't think I have that kind of skill. I do have a skill to know what I'm looking at and reading, at least. Just because the bro is humming doesn't mean you have to go that fucking hard. But that's the kind of... That's how guys act around each other, yes. That right there is a good example. Except for we're not supposed to go that far. As soon as you knocked him on the ground and... That's it. And he knows what he did. He just really does not like humming. It's like, could you do it when I'm not around? But it's like, dude, we're statues. I'm not going to be able to go nowhere. Can you at least let me do it once a month? Or at least come into an agreement about it to let him hum for a day? So get it out of his system? I mean, you gotta come into agreement sometimes. Like, I don't like your humming, but maybe once a month you can hum all day. And then you realize, yeah, this once a month thing's pretty fun. I'll join you. And then you start humming together. And then you realize you just start singing together. And then you just bond over that. That's what I'm saying. There's more to it than people realize. It's not just violence. It's not even close. It's its own thing entirely. It's kind of adorable if you actually do know what it's really about. It's kind of wholesome and adorable about it. It's like, oh, look at those two dumbass 10-year-olds just duking it out. No one's drew blood? Nah, it's just one really has an argument about another one, and now they're just wrestling over it.
She's devastated. She just buried your uncle alone.
I did it for her.
Sebastian, Anne can't bear the thought of turning you in, but...
What? Turn me in? She saw what happened.
I'll give you some time to think, Sebastian.
Yeah, Sebastian, you're kind of alone on this one, with the killing of your uncle.
Did you hear that? You saw what happened. I never wanted to hurt my uncle.
I know.
I can't believe he's gone. How did things go so wrong?
'Cause you didn't think!
I didn't mean it. I didn't mean to...
You don't mean a lot of things.
I was only trying to help. I can't leave now. Anne needs me more than ever. You understand. You can talk to Ominous. Make him understand. He listens to you. I need to be with Anne.
Don't worry, Sebastian.
I'll talk to him about not sending you to prison, but you gotta understand what you really did wrong.
Truly.
Because I don't want to have to put your face in the ground and tell you what you did wrong.
I'm glad we met.
Yeah, I bet. Because even I'm ready to throw hands, motherfucker.
Ominous.
What a mess. I can't believe it. After I last saw you, I went straight to Hogwarts. Before I had time to talk to Black, I heard from Anne. I rushed to Feldcroft and found her with Solomon's body. She was beside herself with grief. Part of her wants Sebastian to face the consequences, another part can't bear the thought of it. I don't want to lose Sebastian, but I don't think we have a choice.
We do have a choice. What good will it do to turn him in now? He clearly regrets everything. He's not going to do anything like this again.
If he does, I'm turning him in. I don't care.
But we also
Or I'll
need
do
to
it on
think
him
about
myself.
Anne. She's lost her health. Now she's lost her uncle. Do you really want to take her brother away from her too?
I understand what you're saying. Perhaps you're right. As much as I believe that Sebastian should pay for his actions, we'd only be punishing Anne as well. I hope we're doing the right thing.
Yeah, but if he pulls the stunt again, I'll put him
If it comes from
in
me,
prison
she'll
by
make this
force if I
decision.
need to.
Thank you, Ominous. You're a good friend.
He's gone a little bit loony, but there's a way to knock him
Lies
out of his
ahead, we
senses.
must face it together. That I know.
Yeah, I know. If he does this again, I'll put him in the ground. He really needs to understand what he did was... I mean, he does understand what he did was fucked up, and hopefully he never does it again. Because we won that fight. You didn't have to do that spell. Leave that for life or death situations like you're about to die. You weren't about to die in that fight. Not even close. Which is really why I want to kick him in the ass. Hard. But as long as he learned his lesson, it's a good thing, I guess.